Welcome back.
And it was Ricky Tikki Tavi.
Hit him with the fucking cereal with soup.
I got them angles, baby.
Oh, yeah.
I got them angles.
You got them angles, and I like to let it.
Andy, hello again. Good to see you.
I know. What happened with the sound on the other one we did for an hour?
Wyatt over there had some kind of meltdown. He never explained what happened. Wyatt, you got a microphone. Explain.
I actually don't have a mic.
Oh, you don't? Okay. You suck. He just sucks. That's all it is.
I know what happened. You listened to it and you heard yourself and you thought, what an idiot you sounded like.
Oh, fuck. I wish it wasn't true.
Yeah.
I wish it wasn't true. It's hard not to be, you're a legend in the game. Like, it's not something we do every day. So I think I got starstruck. So
Yeah,
what?
me too.
What?
I'm not an interviewer by any means, so
Yeah.
we just kind of jumped into it.
Do you think that you could take Ellen DeGeneres in a fist fight?
Ooh.
Yes. Round one. Those two.
Point to dick.
Yeah, we need to set up that celebrity boxing event.
What would be like a genre of movies or like a genre you would like to do the most? Or like, that wouldn't be comedy.
All of them. But and I do drama. I'm in one now where I play like this guy that sells children. It's almost like that the child guy in Willy Wonka, or was it Willy Wonka or Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, where he's like the creepy candy.
I think it is Wonka because that dude's fucking creepy. Johnny Depp's Wonka is though is a little creepier. I feel like that dude's fucking bizarre.
Yeah, they're taking kids no matter what.
He made the character just gay, and it was weird. Like if I played it, I wouldn't have been that gay, and I don't know. I guess I'm mad that I wasn't playing it.
When you approach a movie, like
I would have murdered that role.
Oh, I can feel that. I can see you as Willy Wonka. That'd be fucking great.
Yeah, that would actually be awesome. What was your thing with Tom Green back in the day? Were you guys buddies?
He was on my show. I was on him. We were on each other's shows, but I think the networks didn't let us put those on because I think I was on the same fucking network. I don't know what was going on. I love him. I think he's great.
What was it like hanging out with Chris Farley? Like, what was that experience like?
Also great. It's sad that Tom and Chris died because Tom Green just was too young to die.
Oh, fuck. Poor Tom. Oh, fuck. What fucking jeez. Yeah, you go for it. Yeah, go for it.
I have a hard-hitting question for you. A question for you that we ask over history. It's do you think cereal is soup? Do you think cereal is soup? Soup.
Both. So my wife here makes this great soup. She makes all kinds of soup. Like she'll make a fucking full-on matzo ball soup where she makes the matzo ball with her own hands.
Damn.
And right now, this cream of celery soup. I don't know how she does it, but it's so fucking good. But I love cereal, and I've been having a bowl a day. I should show you the different cereals I have right now because I'm going to be taking the boxes and making art out of them. Like, look at this this is a real cereal that I got at, what's it called? Grocery outlet or something, whatever. Okay. So you've heard of this one.
Oh yeah.
No.
I think I've seen those before.
No. I haven't seen Boo Berries.
I've heard of it for sure.
Halloween Fruity Pebbles.
Oh,
Yeah,
definitely. Those
yeah.
are the shit.
Fuck
The
with some Fruity Pebbles.
Flintstones.
Oh, those are good. Those are
Wendy.
good.
They got Frosty cereal?
Yeah, that shit's good.
When did you eat this?
I have not. I just want to eat it right now.
I got it a few months ago, and I was like, oh, this shit's not bad.
Man, they're coming out with so much so quick.
Do you have kids?
I have a daughter.
Yeah, I got sons. But they just eat standard Lucky Charms. You know, they're old fashioned like me.
My daughter's lactose intolerant, but she'll still eat ice cream.
Oh yeah, and it's horrible. It's really horrible.
Oh, Frankenberries.
Frankenberries, yeah.
Remember that one?
Oh yeah,
That I do.
Frankenberries is the shit.
Yeah.
I used to get the off-brand Cocoa Pebbles.
Well, with
That came, like, those like the off-brand, like where like came in the large bags. I used to get those all the time.
Ziploc bag.
Yeah.
Name. This is a limited edition. Name what brand it is, and then I'll ask you another question. I'm going to show you for a second.
Ooh,
You
you can't go wrong with Cheerios.
What's
banana nut.
yeah?
If you like to
Close.
taste the shit of in your mouth.
Well, funny enough, I do.
I like to buy 2 boxes of that and throw them both away.
Cereals that people don't really want. That's where I go shopping at this weird place. I like it. Weird shit like this, but it's banana caramel.
Banana caramel.
That actually sounds pretty good. Besides the banana and the Cheerio part. Yeah, it sounds delicious.
That's my barber.
Oaks, get them while they're cold.
Why they're good.
I eat that.
You get starstruck at all? Or have you been starstruck when you encountered people?
Yeah, I would love it if I could meet any of the actors from Sideways, the movie Sideways. I love that movie.
What was it like growing up, like being famous and then having kids? Like, what was that? That had to be like a crazy experience to go through.
It was difficult, and it was hard. They would come to the set. I would be with them on the set because their moms had jobs and shit. So it would be my turn, and then they'd come to the set while I was working. I was working all the time, like all the time. I would work all day and go home and go to bed because I'd always have multiple projects. I still am. I'm doing this movie on, like I was telling you, I think earlier, I'm shooting the rest of my scenes. I already did most of them. I'm doing them on Monday. Is it Monday or Sunday?
I think it's.
Well, you do not know. He's going to tell us.
I thought you meant the actual day, like that's today.
No,
I was like,
no.
today's Saturday. I think I don't know.
I don't know either. So what is that?
That's a different one than the one where I'm selling kids. This other one
I can't help
is,
it. Sorry.
What?
He said selling kids. I'm sorry.
We gotta figure it out.
That's a good call. Did you ever want your kids to, did you ever feel like did you ever want your kids to not get into like doing acting or something of that sort? Did you really just kind of did that not bother you too much? Because some people are kind of like, I don't want my kids getting exposed, but
I just would prefer they didn't, but I can't do anything about it because they really don't know anything else because that's all I know. Mm-hmm. So that's all they learned, all I know. Just imagine my kids coming to the set and watching their dad like every day. And like they must have learned so much just watching me, because they would come to the set. I'd be watching them for days. And so they watching me filming. They did that a lot. I mean, because I'm doing it a lot.
Did you take personal pride when they come there? Is it a good feeling? Like,
yeah, that might be great. So, yeah.
I just like to necky baby people sometimes. Like, okay, I'm sorry. I knew I was going to ask a few stupid questions today, but I just figured I'd get them out of the way.
I was actually wondering if you had to choose one thing Like, if you had to choose a direction to go, would you rather, like, choose to age from the neck up and have a young body, or age from the neck down and then have an old face? I would choose, I think, neck up, I think.
To age
Yeah.
from the neck up?
Yeah, age from the neck up and have a
then-
nice body, or age from the neck down and have a nice face.
Oh, I'd rather keep a nice body so I'm healthy.
That's what I was thinking, too. I'd rather be jacked.
Rather be jacked up.
I never got any work done or anything. You know, I don't care. I look good. I got better with age. I'm looking good.
Definitely. Like, I'm 30 and I look like I'm 40. So it's been a rough life, you know.
Yeah.
You look good.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, he is single, and sorry, not really, but yeah, no, for real, he is.
Yeah.
His
Look at
face,
him.
his face is getting red. His face is getting red.
If you have this, so that it's because like you're either very little in this thing, I can barely see you, and there's all this dead space on both sides,
Yeah.
and above, and like we don't need to see. We can see all the way. I can see the rack of.
Wyatt, you heard
Well,
Wyatt's
it's-
feelings. You heard Wyatt's feelings.
I don't want. Come on. I want to see the curtain rod up there, and you don't need all that over here, and
the
you,
table. You're like really wasting a lot of time. And what is money? Where the money is your fucking faces. You need to push in. Just trying to get real close to the camera. Read. Do somebody take notes? Take fucking notes. Why don't you get up and go do it?
I'm not registered to move the cameras. Oh, hell no. Fuck that up.
like the worst shot I've ever seen.
So how do you come up with jokes? Do they hit you? Fuck. Do jokes just hit you out of nowhere, or do you just sit down and write and you've developed a method?
How they hit you. I write them like you do. When something makes me laugh, it just makes me laugh. Most of my friends are funnier than me. I learned from my friends. It's not me. They literally taught me how to be funny.
That's what I feel as though I like about doing the show too, because I get to talk to people like you and stuff, and then the other comedians we talk to, it's like I learn a lot from comedy talking to you guys. So it's cool. It's a cool experience having you guys on.
Yeah, but I'm not really a comedian or should even be put in that category for their sake, because they really are good at what they do. They write jokes and they work hard at what they do. They're very diligent and they just write, and try things every night they go on. They're always performing. I don't like that. That's too much. I really don't write my shit down.
You're more naturally funny, and it's like I think that's pretty admirable itself. You know, just being more naturally funny because you don't really have to think about it. You're just funny.
Yeah, when I'm in movies, like the couple movies I've done this year alone, in the script it says, then Andy Dick comes in and talks. What? Where's the script? And they know I'm gonna just fucking shit on their script anyways. And so they just let me fucking write it. And I do, and I put way too much time into it, and then I help other actors in the movie.
Is there an off switch for Andy Dick? Like, is Andy Dick all day long, or is there like a behind?
I was just talking about that, basically. I've been calling it, it's time to put the rhino down.
That's messed up. Do you think mermaids shit in the water, or are they just not capable of taking a shit, or do they have assholes? Do you think mermaids have assholes?
Are you a marine
You know,
biologist?
I don't. Look at my crap. Isn't it? Does pink? Complete. Wouldn't you think I'm a girl that has runny shit?
Oh no, there's always a curiosity for me. Whenever I stand up after taking a shit, I got to see what it's like, so I know what's in my body. You know? It's
Yeah,
like,
I'm a firm believer of mermaids.
what's the colorations? Is it smooth? Is it lumpy?
Long?
Am I
I
dying?
always, I look at my shit while I'm still sitting there, and I know I'm not quite done. Lift up my crack at the shit. I'm like, oh, okay. And my shit has been going from solid, hard kind of rocks to pure diarrhea. It's going back.
I've been a sprayer myself
Like
the last
that.
couple of days.
You've been what?
I've been like a sprinkler the last couple of days myself. Just lining the inside of that toilet with a good coating, you know what I'm saying?
It sounds like both of you guys need probiotics.
Some fiber.
You have a scatological humor. That's what it's called. Scatological humor. Scatological, talking about poop.
Scatological. You got,
Got that scatological. I'm pretty scatological. I'm gonna start using that.
yeah. He likes to definitely talk about his butthole.
Look up scatological. Well, I'll look.
Yeah, he can't spell.
Did you ever?
I don't know how to.
Have you ever done shrooms?
Of course.
Now, when you did shrooms, did you wash your asshole? Because I did that
Uh-huh.
recently, and it was the best thing I've ever felt in my life.
Oh, fuck.
You are getting gayer by the minute. I like it.
Man.
Oh, I was.
That's my style. I come off gay, but I'm not.
How,
Yeah.
how old are you?
Oh, 30.
I just raised my limit to 30, so you're.
Oh, man. Blind date for you. It's not even a blind date. You know who you're going out with, so even better.
It's happening right now.
Yeah, it's happening right now. Can't help it. I can't help it.
lives here. I don't know who they were, but they get a People magazine, still delivered. So it's fun. I looked through it, but this one on the cover of this is Shania Twain is back, and then it says tragedy, heartbreak, and triumph. What happened? Do you know?
No, I didn't even know. I know she was a thing when I was like 7, but then I'm like, I haven't heard from her since.
I've tuned out since the 90s.
Yeah.
Right here, actually. After her ex's painful affair and nearly losing her voice to Lyme disease.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my.
Why is everybody getting Lyme disease for?
Yeah, what's wrong with the limes?
You're wait.
Score!
Yeah. Fuck.
Because stupid. What's wrong with the lions?
Yeah, that is, it's good to know that. Hope she gets better.
Yeah, Shania Twain. Hopefully she comes back to singing
Yeah,
with no limes.
Can't wait for her to come back singing.
She's not a margarita.
Yeah, that's great. So, how do you stay motivated? Do you go through ups and downs in your comedy or your performance art career?
Maybe that's the way. I'm going back to Shania because maybe that's the way with the Lyme disease. That's the way. She was a drunk alcoholic on margaritas.
That'll do it. Margaritaville.
He had a disease that did involve Lyme.
That's actually beautiful. A beautiful play out there.
She every time she shits, a lime pops out.
Yeah.
Never ending.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Another one.
I heard Justin Bieber had Lyme disease also. I think it's
man.
going around Hollywood or wherever.
A little limey area around there, I guess.
Yes. A lot of alcohol and margaritas.
The next people came. The epic life of Barbara Walters.
We don't have to do this to Barbara Walters. We don't have to do this to her.
No, Barbara.
She was an icon. My mother loved her.
She died in 2022. She just died like last year.
Oh, wow.
Well, she is an icon. Here's what they say right on the cover. Friends and loved ones remember the fierce, funny journalist who shattered barriers, survived personal and professional dramas, and delivered iconic interviews for more than 50 years. That was her career, was 50 years.
Yeah.
I do have an odd question for you, Andy. Is there a part of your body that you wish you could detach?
Remember that song, Detachable Penis?
You know that play?
You don't know that song, Detachable Penis? You should. Can you look it up now, and can we play it now?
I want more like a go-go gadget dick myself, but I don't want to detach it.
No, here, I'll look it up for you.
We're going to play Detachable Dick here for Andy Dick.
Is it this right here?
King Missile.
All right. All right, so
Okay.
everybody go check out Detachable Penis.
It's a pretty solid name.
It is. It is. I don't think that it's... Oh, I don't
Angus
know what
out of
it is.
the
I thought it was too.
I found it.
Listen.
Happens all the time. It's detachable. This comes in handy a lot of the time. I can leave it home.
I'm going to pretend like I can hear it.
I can't hear it at all.
Or I can rent it out when I don't need it.
Jam out with me, bro.
Now and then I go to a party, get drunk, and the next morning I can't, for the life of me, remember
Oh, my.
what I did with it.
Oh, my.
First I looked around my apartment and I couldn't find it.
He hasn't gotten to the detachable penis part
I
yet.
hadn't seen it either. I asked them to
He's
check
getting
it
to
out.
the detachable penis part. Hang on one second. Just wait for it.
There sometimes, but not this time. So I told them if it pops up to let me know. I called a few people who were at the party, but they were no help either. I was starting to get desperate. I really don't like being without my penis for too long. It makes me feel like less of a man, and I really hate having to sit down every time I take a leak. After a few hours of searching the house and calling everyone I could think of, I was
Looks
starting
like a
to get very
detachable penis.
depressed. So
It looks
I went
like
to
an
the
80s
Ikea
grunge.
and ate breakfast. Then as I walked down Second
Oh,
Avenue
I hope that's not the
towards St.
penis in his
Mark's
mouth.
Place, all those people sell used books and other junk on
It's
the
weird.
street.
Don't know why
I
I'm
saw my
talking.
penis
Oh.
lying on a blanket
Just talking.
next to a broken toaster oven. Some guy was selling
You
it.
okay?
I had to buy it off him. He wanted $22, but I talked him down to 17. I took it home, washed it off, and put
Here it
back
comes.
on.
Here it comes.
I was happy again, complete.
Oh, you know,
Sometimes
I think
tell
it's at the
me I should
very
get
end.
permanently
It goes,
attached, but I
detachable
don't know.
penis.
Even though sometimes it's a pain in the ass, I like having a detachable penis.
Kind of like the Blues
Oh,
Brothers
he
if they
just
went
said-
penis.
That's the answer to the question. I'm going to wait till the chorus comes. Oh, wait, here it comes.
Just keep this in.
Yeah. Just like...
That,
What's your
Anyways.
favorite genre of music?
Oh, yeah.
just, pop.
If you were to take Dustin on a date, where would you take him?
Hey, who?
My co-host, Dustin.
Him?
Yeah, where would you take him?
IHOP.
IHOP. Hey, IHOP's good.
Yeah.
You. Danny's. Or we go to Trader Joe's and we grill in your backyard.
Oh God, that is crazy. Do you see yourself like ever linking up with Tom Green or Pauly Shore in the future?
Yeah, they want to. Yeah.
I think like oh my God, this is not a '90s tour would be great. You know, a lot of people from the '90s getting together, making a run for it.
Do things like go on tour with them. But I always say no because there's always It's usually there's something going on with me with an emotional relationship that I'm always in, like I am now.
Very nice.
Okay, I'm gonna flip the script.
Flip it, yo.
Where would you take Johnny, my co-host here, on a date?
No, he said Trader Joe's, and he said we're getting wieners and everybody's putting them on his grill.
Hey, grill master. What was the most extravagant thing you spent your money on? Like, what was like the biggest thing you bought when you came into money?
Go back to this look. I like this look better. Where there's one cat, and there's me, and then there's this weird light. I don't like that.
From the 70s, it's
Oh, yeah.
retro.
I think I love retro.
I don't buy extravagant things. I buy things that will make me money. I spent a lot of money on property, and I made more money. And I was telling my friend this the other day. I don't know what happened here, if I can tell it, but I didn't shave today. In real estate, I made more money in real estate than I have in acting. Did I tell you that before?
No.
No,
We're learning a lot here.
interesting. That seems to be a thing that seems like it'd be a good market in real estate.
Money in real estate than I have in acting. And I made a lot of money, millions in acting, but I would use that money to buy real estate that I knew was going to appreciate. You know, I wasn't dumb. You know, I studied it and learned about it. And my first house I bought, I was young. I wasn't even on TV yet. And I bought this adobe house made of real adobe brick. So it was clay and hay into a brick like this big about, you know, and the whole thing was bricks of clay and hay, you know, which is a trip. And you could see it in the garage, because in the garage, the inside of the garage wasn't covered or walled or anything. So you could see these adobe bricks, and you could see the hay sticking out of the bricks. It was such a trip. And it was built, it was built in 1927. And it was an adobe house, and it was on a homestead. So back then they were trying to, you know, get people to own property and move around everywhere, I guess. I don't even know what the motivation was. But the government said, if you come out to the desert where nobody was and you build a house on it, you can have it.
That's
That's
nice.
what a homestead is.
That's nice.
Can you
That's-
believe that? You build a house, and, you know, then you can have it.
Well, I got one for you. How long do you think you would last in a zombie apocalypse?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Is that a TV show?
No, just if you were in a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, if everything fucking dropped today and all zombies and shit, like how long do you think you would last? How long do you think you'd live through it?
Show I'm watching right now, because I'm catching up on all my fucking shows, and one of them is about a zombie apocalypse. What's that one called? The Last
The
of
Last
Us.
of Us, yeah. I need to.
Yeah.
It looks. I played the game, but I haven't seen the show yet. I need to see the show.
The
It looks
game is
really
definitely good.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to ask any serious questions anymore.
I like all the shows I'm watching. They're all so good. They put so much time and energy and effort, and they're so smart and funny and weird, and they have good music. Like, they make every fucking show out there is like a movie. It's so good, so well made.
I was really into Walking Dead for a while. I really like I'm really big into like seeing good actors do their thing. So I really liked that a lot because of that. Bunch of good actors.
Yeah, the question was the downfalls. What can you give to other people that are going to come to experience fame? And
The negatives of fame.
Yeah, what can you do? Like, can you give some advice? Don't do this, don't do that.
What advice would I give? Is that the question?
Yeah, something like that they not to do. Don't. I don't know. I guess don't fucking do drugs. I guess, or don't date a producer.
I just smoke pot and drink a little bit.
Shit.
Yeah.
Well, I noticed you're on Cameo now. Do you? How's that been going?
Well, they canceled me because I went to jail, and they're not allowed to. They're not allowed to employ people that are felons. But I'm not. Everything got dropped, but they already dropped me, and so they canceled me. I tell people I quit, but I didn't. Yeah, I quit by going to jail.
You ever think about doing like a docu-series on Netflix? Andy Dick, The Life of Andy Dick.
We could be doing anything. We can do anything we want.
Somebody put his ass to work.
I'd love to see an Andy Dick podcast.
Oh, yeah, that would be great.
I've done it. I was one of the first ones out there with podcasts.
Did you, somebody said that you were Jackass before Jackass, too, that you used to do some of the same stunts that they did prior.
Richard.
We were on at the same time, and we shared the same building. Because we were both on MTV at the same time, and so I knew them all. We knew each other. No, I was on Jackass, and they were on my show. Tom Green was on my show, but and then I portrayed him. Remember on the Andy Dick show. Remember the Andy Dick show? I loved it.
No,
that was my
no,
favorite thing to do.
If you wanted to bring that back, is that like something you could bring back yourself since it's your name, or is it just like they own it or something?
I own it because of my name. You own it if your name is in it.
Oh, cool.
They didn't Kanye West him.
Yeah, that's good.
So what is one of your favorite actors that you've worked with? Or actresses, either or.
I would love to meet the whole cast of Sideways. It's my favorite movie, Sideways. Have you seen it?
I'm gonna
Sideways.
check it out as soon as I leave. I haven't even heard of it.
Well, write it down. Sideways. It's with Paul Giamatti, Thomas Hayden Church. Those are the two guys. And then the two girls are Sandra Oh, the Asian girl who's really cute and good. And then Virginia Madsen. Studying acting, you got to watch that movie, dude. I've seen that movie more than I've seen any other movie.
Do you think it's important to have an acting coach, or how do you even get into that realm?
I've done it. I've taught, and it's fun. My problem is I start my classes are supposed to be like an hour or an hour and a half or whatever the fuck. I don't remember how long. But then I go on for 5 fucking hours because nobody's leaving. And I'm like, oh God, they want to hear more. And so I just keep,
Now, I have kind of a bizarre question for you, Andy. How many chickens do you think it'd take to kill an elephant?
Ooh. Little baby dinosaurs.
Yeah, and tiny Bigfoots.
one. We just have to have salmonella, I guess.
Ooh, a disease. That's a fucked up angle.
Chemical warfare.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we're coming close. I mean,
Yeah, we're definitely, I guess,
is there anything you'd like to promote or
yeah.
anything you'd like to shout out, dude?
Well, I have these movies I'm doing. One's called the Necrometer. I can't remember.
Necrophiliac.
And then another one. I did like 5 movies this year. I can't remember the names of any of them. But if you just look me up, they just keep popping up. And there's always new ones because I'm always working weirdly. People think like I'm canceled in general. No. The real people that make real underground cool fucking movies, they want stuff. They want me. They want me. Because nobody's like me, which is fucking great.
Yeah.
Then
it is great.
It's almost like some of the times they they hire me and then they regret it.
What was it like being on Zoolander?
It was fine. I was, they wanted me to be, Will Ferrell's part. They wrote that for me. He was begging me to do it. But wasn't that stupid of me? Sometimes, hang on, let me see. sometimes I make, and not sometimes, a lot of fucking times I make bad choices. So that was a bad choice. I mean, come on. That was written for me. Ben Stiller was begging me. We wrote this part for you. In fact, I did the original one on something with me and Ben that created Zoolander on the VH1 Fashion Awards. We did these short films, and that's where my character started and his character started, and we worked together. Did you know that?
I think I remember seeing you guys go down the runway and like the Zoolander outfits. Is that correct? If I recall,
We did a short film. We did a short film where I played a fashion designer. You know, I was Mugatu. So then he wrote the then he wrote the thing we did was really funny. You should look it up, see if you can find it.
I think Andy should have been Robert Downey Jr.'s part in Tropic Thunder. He would have played a great black man.
yeah, that's out of left field, but yeah. Close it out, bro. Close it out. Close it out.
But Andy, we appreciate you coming on again, dude. We'd love to obviously have you on more. We enjoy doing this and talking to you, man. It's a lot of fun. Appreciate you taking the time.
I agree. I feel the same way. Anytime you want. I have fun too. Anytime you want, just call me up. You know, I'm just sitting on the fucking couch watching. Are there new episodes of Stranger Things yet? No, there's not.
I don't think so.
Or look, that's the thing. There's so many things coming out. I can't keep up.
No, I'm pretty selective.
I don't watch TV, so
I'm mostly on YouTube.
Nothing.
well,
Nothing.
I tuned out. I tuned out a few years back from all the. Just I try to stay out in the world.
Yeah, exactly. And you're doing this show that you're doing now. Like how often? Like how long per day do you do this that you're doing now?
We do it an hour a week.
Yeah, an
and
hour a
then
week, yeah.
I travel doing stand up, and he stays here and does stand up.
I did a show before coming here, so it was my first booked show, so that was nice.
You guys are really doing everything right.
Appreciate it. We're trying.
You're doing exactly what I did. Exactly to a T.
That feels good.
Bringing up Bobby again, it's like Bobby also,
What?
you know, like watching that, you'd open my head to all kinds of shit. So I was doing comedy and everything. I fucking
Fuck Bobby Lee. No, I'm
Hey,
just
that's
kidding.
okay.
Hey, see, he's like, no.
What happened with him?
oh, it's like no, he's the one that he like opened my head to even doing comedy, doing podcasts, and all that shit. So I was like watching his stuff, then kind of watching his podcast and stuff, kind of just like opened my head. I was like, oh shit, I can do that too.
I know this shit's difficult, and I felt like the energy's aligned with us. We're just gonna keep pushing.
Yeah.
Keep pushing.
Yeah, I had to change my game very early on, right when I got on stage, and I realized I really am not a stand-up comic because I just can't write jokes, but I can do characters. So I would go on stage as a character, and back when no one knew me, I could be anything. Like I did this one character once. This is very long time ago when I was in my early 20s, before I was on TV. And I did this. I went on once as a Christian comic,
Oh fuck.
but Tourette's. With Tourette's. So I would go into like horrible. It was, but I pretended like it was really me, not like it was a character trying to. Not being funny. I really wanted to freak people out. I would do all these characters where I could freak them out because I wasn't famous yet. After I got famous, it's impossible now.
I have Tourette's myself, so I'm kind of just use that more on stage myself. My real self.
Yeah, it's weird trying to find your character at the very
Yeah.
beginning, or try to find yourself. It's definitely a process. But we definitely appreciate you coming on the show,
Yes,
Andy.
thank you for another time with you.
Exciting. I'm going to go home and just cry myself to sleep.
I unfortunately have to work.
Okay. Yeah, go do your work and have fun. I'll see you next time.
Yeah, we'll definitely
Awesome.
be seeing you soon. Thanks, Andy.
Okay, I'll let you sign off. Bye, you guys.
Bye, guys. Thank you guys for watching another episode of the Angry Digital Podcast. Another Andy Dick great episode, banger interview.
I am seasick from all this table wobbling. Yes, it was a great interview.
We love you guys. Thank you for watching. Find us on all platforms.
Peace.
Recording stopped.
Why are we here? What is going on?
I like mace and mayonnaise.
I don't like that you're not in shorts, Wyatt. I don't either. Don't worry, I'll get the best editor available.